Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Non.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the hook'em spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Ouh, la
Take a
moustache.
gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Ah, j'ai pas assez de persuasion.
Hit me. I won't even hit back. Ow! What was that for? No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink. Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this well's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again.
Arrête de
Please
faire
and
wink.
thank you. Wow. You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante up. You're welcome. Suit yourself. Right. Now, like I said, me being a generous man, I'm willing to offer you a cut of the profit. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink.
Tu veux vraiment
My
que je te
Sprat
wink
carriers
encore une
scurry
fois à la
back and
face ou
forth
pas?
through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Wink wink. Tu vas voir. On va te winker moi. Je wink, tu wink, il wink. Ah, c'est pas du vol. Hop. Le canapé rétractable, non. C'est pas comme s'il en avait vraiment besoin. Ils vont me voir, ouais. C'est sympa comme décor ici.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
Keep walking, Rung
His
Leech.
team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
C'est qui, Reginald? Journal de bord de la chasse à l'or de Reginald Chaney. Je ne reviens pas d'être encore coincé dans cette ville de malheur, mais au moins, je crois avoir enfin trouvé un endroit prometteur dans la galerie, sur la berge de la rive à l'extérieur de la ville. J'ai trouvé une pépite en dedans. Non, une pépite est dedans. Je sais, qu'est-ce qu'il veut dire? Si je trouve un dentiste, peut-être qu'il m'achètera les dents. Ah! Il faudrait peut-être que j'ai le bicaire avec moi alors. Peut-être le récupérer. Maintenant que j'ai débloqué le truc. Je sais pas. Non? D'accord. Je fais rien. Crocodile Dundee. Ah oui, d'accord.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policy. Buy one, get one half off.
Non, merci.
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course. We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss. One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Avec elle juste à côté, avec le robot juste à côté, ça va pas être facile de lui faire les poches à elle. Donc, bon, je vais chercher le bicaire, là-haut.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be cleaner.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Coucou! On va en profiter pour parler à Parvati parce que...
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
T'as des trucs à dire toi en fait?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. Gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here, she can relax. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Ah bah oui. Bon, donc ça c'est fait. Faudra lui acheter du savon. Rien de neuf ici? Non. Ah. Dit-il nous énervé, on témoigne à me lâcher, j'ai bu un coup de trop, je l'ai sûrement envoyé valser par mes gardes. Vous savez ce que c'est parfois? On a besoin de décompresser. Je vous dirai pas où trouver Wells, laissez tomber, vraiment un verre. Bon, d'accord. Je l'avais pas lu. Ils sont encore en train de parler de Toss Ball.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean. Thank you, customer. SAM. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
Hey, Cap. Well, Sam's been doing my dishes for me, so that's something. It seems genuinely happy to do that. Can an auto mechanical be happy? Opal told me they could once. She believed auto mechanicals feel just like we do. She would always... Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything. I will.
Ok. Bon, je vais pas parler à tout le monde. Poussez-vous! J'ai des trucs importants à faire. Oui, c'est ça. De faire des trucs avec Ada. Tiens, attends que je suis là. Ah oui, si, remarque. Non. Je ferai le tri plus tard. Et là, c'est pareil. Donc, on veut le vicaire. Et pas toi. Voilà. Il est où? Il est là-bas. Bon, il est pas loin. Mais c'est vrai que c'est joli ici. Hein. Oui, on peut mettre les pieds dans l'eau. Et quelque chose sous la cascade. Une mine. Bien sûr qu'il y a quelque chose sous la cascade. Oh, encore une mine. Tellement de choses. J'ai bien un peu de vider mes poches. Bah poussez-vous. C'est juste un caillou qui brille. Oh, je suis déçue. Des poubelles. Clic-floc, clic-floc.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Ouh, ils ont l'air de
Never
s'apprécier.
worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Pardon. Je me demande ce qui se passe, mais la violence doit suivre son cours.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
C'est vrai que ça me démange, hein, les... Mais bon. Comme dans toutes mes parties de jeu, en général, je suis gentil au début. La première partie.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Ah, c'est reparti pour le polonais. J'attends de voir quand E.T. va tomber là-dessus.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Le French polonais. Poilonné. Donc sur Scylla, donc ce sera pour plus tard. C'est pareil. Tant que je suis là... Ah ben non. Si, là.
Can we talk? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
C'est une façon de dire les choses.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Ça passe hein, pour cette fois.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Like wrapped among the rocks.
Je peux pas encore voir ce qu'ils ont dans les inventaires. C'est con, ce serait pratique. T'es qui, toi?
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Mais quoi? Est très bien ma tenue.
Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew. You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and then that Mantiqueen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, cause it was my favorite gun tote.
Oh oui, c'est bête, hein.
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot. Ah, you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead. Massive curved stone peaks, if you want to get technical. They're a part of the mountain terrain. Right then. Very well.
Allez, bye bye.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
What are you looking at?
Moi, rien.
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
EA Games va remettre son catalogue de jeux sur Steam. Bonjour, bonjour.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Alors, ah oui, déjà ça.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. But I'm guessing Arthur already told you that. Moron squeals like a sissy pig. Marauders ruined our last drop. Killed the whole delivery team. You make them pay, and I'll more than compensate you for the cost of bullets. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction.
La censure a encore frappé. Tu parles de quoi? De l'épisode de...
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
C'est mieux que le Trollface, non?
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like yourself. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a
compliqué, son truc.
helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Ouais. Oh, et les bestioles, elles commencent à m'énerver. Hein. Il y en a deux qui tournent autour.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Beaucoup de choses à faire là. Je peux lire ton... Très chère emmerdeuse professionnelle, depuis maintenant un bon mois, je fais livraison anonyme à un acheteur inconnu, il paie content. Les marchandises sont scrupuleusement récupérées sur le pont au nord de Fallbrook. Je me soupçonne qu'on soit en train de travailler avec une corporation qui opère illégalement sur Monarch. Il y a un beau filon à exploiter, je meurs d'envie d'en profiter pour frapper. Si tu as un avis sur la question, parle maintenant ou tais-toi à jamais. Ta pieuse des baffes préférée, Maline. Je l'ai dit 100 fois, on parle pas à faire dans les détails, encore moins par écrit. Si tu dois absolument me dire un truc, si c'est une petite question de vie ou de mort, envoie un messager. Quelqu'un qu'on connaît toutes les deux. Pour le reste, débrouille-toi toute seule. Prends l'initiative, t'es la meilleure, je te fais confiance, blablabla, fin de discussion. Envoie du porc grillé quand t'as fini, je te l'échangerai contre du carburant. J'ai engagé une nouvelle recrue en sous-traitance, ça sera bientôt chez toi, tu peux l'appeler Alex Sorn. C'est pas l'Osorn qui bossait sur le dossier Fallbrook, mais je m'en fiche pas mal, et toi aussi, pas vrai? Cette personne te livrera un colis de ma part, tu sauras quoi en faire quand tu l'auras sous les yeux. Si tu as besoin de quoi que ce soit, demande à la recrue, je te la prête. Mais attention, je compte sur toi pour lui laisser le temps de faire ce que je lui ai demandé. Fais-moi signe la prochaine fois que tu passes sur le PC. Je t'invite à dîner, on pourra se bourrer la gueule et scandaliser nos employés. Est-ce que tu n'aurais pas l'intention de me doubler, toi? Ah oui, 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 non mais là c'est pénible. Hein. Tant une, il y a deux qui reviennent.
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
Glad you made it out. Hope you got the bastards that hit us.
Folks I never met before are my most
Ce
favorite
rouge à
kind.
lèvres, ce orange à lèvres, moi je
So,
dirais.
what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? Splendid. We appear to be of the same mind. Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Bon alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai trouvé à produit de présence industrielle? En haut de la colline, à l'ouest du pont, si les maraudeurs ont trouvé les marchandises, peut-être qu'ils peuvent aussi vous mener à leur bâtiment secret. Très bien. Les passeurs de Sprat empruntent un tunnel transit Sublight. Oui, le phare à paupières. C'est loin d'ici ou pas? C'est juste là. Dégagez, sale bête.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy when I think back on it.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Et reviens là, toi. T'abuses encore, ouais.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh.
Eh ben, bonne nuit, Tom. Et à demain.
I know.
Wink, wink.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them. Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! Are you think you can steal
Tu
from
veux
me?
que je te wing dans la face encore?
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, alright. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want to cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
J'ai l'impression de faire ménage à 3 avec tous ces streams VOD quand il n'y a pas de direct. Ce qui est plus, c'est sûr. Pardon. Écoutez, il faut en profiter, j'ai un peu de temps là.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Donc toi.
Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up
Et c'est
again.
pas moi qui ai ouvert la porte. Hein.
State your purpose or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Miss him? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Super, on va fouiller dans le popo de... Ouh, je te veux. Il est trop mimi avec ses gros yeux globuleux. Quick, 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 quick. Regarde-le. Il est trop mignon. Je le veux sur mon vaisseau. On peut en adopter, dis, on peut en adopter. Lui, il a le gros. Attends, je peux te fouiller. Oui, je suis sûre. Coucou. J'ai eu tout le monde? Ouais.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be
À tout de
wasting
suite.
my time otherwise. Wink.
Il veut vraiment une baffe.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Sure, they're Raptidon fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves in their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them? That deranged piece of sprat shit! If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Fais rien à l'autre,
Hit
hein.
me. I won't even hit back. Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it. Sure it is. Wink.
C'est dommage, on n'a pas l'option de lui péter la gueule encore. Donc ça c'est fait. Si là, non. Clive. C'est là. Ok, mais nous on a besoin d'aller par là. C'est ça. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Bon, le vicaire, j'en veux pas du coup.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. And you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill. Here we go! May go! Everyone all right? Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
thing dead? Not bad, huh? Something won't work. That armor. We're not getting through. Stop him. Watch out! I love a good fight. Careful, you're hurt!
Ouh, des cartes de Toss Ball. Quelqu'un a laissé un registre contenant des noms, sans doute le membre de l'unité qui occupait cet avant-poste. En tête de liste, on trouve des noms comme Lamon et Dalila. Certains noms sont barrés, mais ont été réinscrits ensuite comme si ces gens étaient partis puis revenus. Il est à noter que le nom H n'apparaît nulle part. Oh, sale bête, elle m'énerve, hein. Je supporte pas, elle se pose sur mes mains, hein. Petit principal. PJ dit que vous avez acheté les billets pour tout le monde. Rien ne vous oblige. Je vous en donne une pour sûr de pouvoir rembourser matin un jour. Merci. Oh, putain. Inutile de me remercier. Voici les coordonnées du camp de la cascade. Prenez vos clics et vos claques. Et rejoignez-nous sur place avant l'aube. On va enfin quitter ce trou à rats. Et là, il n'y a rien à fouiller. Très bien. Heureux.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. What's up? Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bads up on there. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns. What's up? Let's see. These caves lead up through the mountain. It ain't the most direct way, but it's the safest.
Ah. Donc on va passer par là. On peut faire le tour, c'est ça?
Nice and easy.
Let's show him.
Not getting through. Down they go. That's the last of him.
Ah, bestiole, m'énerve. Hein. Quelle heure il est? Bon, c'est bon. Allez, encore une demi-heure.
Caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Oh, bah je veux bien. Et puis on redescendra par les grottes après. Ça fait de l'XP. Mais t'as fini de faire l'andouille? Hein? T'as fini? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Attaque les bestioles là, plutôt. Rends-toi utile.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
I've got to do more cardio.
Plein de bébêtes.
Here we go. Anyone else?
To shred?
That's what's pissing him off. Plasma won't work. Next one's mine.
Oui, des bovins, allez. Attends, ça bête. Alors, mes compétences. Compétences en dialogue, prix d'achat. Portez en souvenance des objets proches avec lesquels vous pouvez interagir. Ça, je veux bien parce que j'utilise souvent en fait. Dès que je peux. Des dégâts en plus, ça fait pas de mal. Alors toi. Je crois que pour l'instant on n'aura pas mieux que ce qu'elle a. Le plasma ça marche pas, bon d'accord. Et ça marche? Oui. Oh, les petites électricités dans les dents. Myope. À force de prendre des coups aux yeux, votre vision est de loin est brouillée. Ben non, je m'en fous. Je sais que je suis myope, c'est pour ça que je porte des lunettes.
To shreds, you say? Get him something else. Good. Good score, Cap.
That's the last of him.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
What? Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders ain't smart enough to be asking those. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to double tapping you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Je peux peut-être m'en occuper moi-même, non? Bon, pourquoi elle nous a fait passer par la montagne, elle? Alors que son truc est ici. Il va falloir qu'on m'explique. Ah, j'ai pas tout suivi, hein.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside. What's up? Yeah, last time I was here, there weren't marauders. Hiram's got some mercs that he hired to guard the station. Maybe they can help. What's up?
Allez se recueillir sur la tombe de Hayes avec Nyoka. Donc c'est bien ce qui est là-dessus. Et quand on lui demande le chemin, elle nous fait faire passer par là, elle dit ouais, c'est voilà, et puis... Bon. J'ai pas tout suivi en fait. Je me suis un peu perdue au cours de route là. Ouh, cette moustache de nouveau.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
Non.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
Il y a quel personnage de Nyoka où il faut se recueillir? Et la quête principale où Nyoka est censé nous guider vers l'Indique. Oh la conne, si ça se trouve, on va pas au bon endroit. Parce qu'elle nous avait dit d'aller sur la tombe avant d'aller voir l'Indique, je crois.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
Mais oui, c'est ça. Je pensais qu'elle nous a indiqué le chemin vers la tombe, là, mais... Bon.
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass. I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
On est d'accord.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say she's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Ah bah je sais, merci.
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones
Oh
taking
non,
the
c'est pas
mountain
vrai.
path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any... We'll simply clear them out. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man. Founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out. Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay? The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers
C'est Liara,
information.
le shadow broker,
I
le
don't
courtier
care
de
if the
l'ombre.
guy's name is the architect himself, so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here.
Bon, donc j'arrête de suivre ce qu'elle me dit là et je redescends. C'était bien la peine. Bon, j'ai dégagé le chemin, mais c'est pas grave. C'est chiant quand même. Ah bah oui, tiens. Allez hop, on va passer par les grottes. Ouh. Est-ce que j'ai vraiment envie de passer par là? Je sais pas. Mais c'est joli. Petit piaf, petit piaf.
Damn, but we're good. Here we go.
Moi aussi je peux le faire, hein. Bon, je suis pas sûre que ce soit le chemin le plus court. On ira après. Et celui des autres, oui.
Unfiltered air, rocks in my shoes, risky choke points, all the things I hate about mountains.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads. Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Here we go.
How about that?
I am a soul.
Oh, il a volé.
That's the last of him.
Il est passé où? Petit tas de cendres. Mais... il n'a pas volé aussi haut. Voilà. En grattant à peine la surface de la tombe de Hayes, vous trouvez une petite boîte. La rouille a dévoré la charnière et le bois est presque entièrement pourri, elle tombe en miettes entre vos mains. Mais vous parvenez à en sortir un médaillon en argent terni portant l'inscription Caron. Charon, Caron. Attends, sale bête!
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so. Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
D'accord, donc là, du coup, ça nous ramène... Mais ça, je le ferai pas tout de suite. Non. Ah oui, c'était tout là-bas, ça. Donc c'est pareil, c'est pas dans le coin. Ça, on le fera en même temps que son truc à elle. Si là, non. Affaire de famille. Ah, on pourrait y retourner vite fait à Stellar-B. Il y aura des trucs à faire ici. Ok, donc on va aller... Ah, c'était quoi déjà? Affaire de famille, voilà. Mais... Pourquoi tu restes avec...
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me,
Oui,
and that's how
après
it's
ça
gonna
j'arrête.
stay. Isn't that right? What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Adoration, très bien. Ah, en fait, j'ai récupéré des... J'ai récupéré... Arrêtez de parler.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different. I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink. Most of them.
J'ai récupéré des cartes de Toss Ball. Alors, est-ce que c'était juste... C'est pas un truc de quête, hein. Ça, là. Ça l'intéresserait pas, l'autre, je sais pas où. C'est pas là, c'est pas là. C'est par là.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you? Graham's always
Bon. Bah toujours pas. C'est des maillots trempés de sueur. Oui, bah écoute, je sais pas où je suis censée les trouver, hein. Bon. Et ben on va s'arrêter ici. Ces bestioles qui me tournent autour, je vais les massacrer. C'est pas grave. On va s'arrêter ici pour ce soir. On va faire une vraie sauvegarde. Voilà. Et puis, du coup, rendez-vous demain pour la suite des aventures. Sur ce, une bonne soirée. Et puis à demain. Ciao.